When it comes to fitness, the unwritten rule is everything that seems simple is anything but. Not too long ago, I did a short on how to maintain your conditioning if you can go running, and you can see it here on my right on your screen. Now I need to break it down for you in order for you to better understand the massive number of muscles and fitness modalities this actually brings in, and why it is such an amazing exercise to do if you're short on time, if you have no space, if you can't go running, if you have a leg injury or foot injury that prevents you from being active in that way, but still need to maintain your fitness level, maintain your conditioning, and even improve it. So let's start breaking it down bit by bit. It will blow your mind, I guarantee you. So here's what we do. We start off with our feet parallel, barefoot or not. You know, if you're indoors and you're barefoot, it actually gives you better foot strength, which basically contributes to long-term foot health. And it gives you a better grip. But you know, if you want to wear shoes, it's up to you. If you're outside, clearly you need to wear shoes because the outside world is not as kind to bare feet as the inside one. Okay, so we stand with our feet shoulder width apart, then we double that. Our knees are still straight, and as you can see, my feet now are parallel. The pressure is a little bit on the outside of the foot so that I can maintain my stability in this position. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my body by bending my knees until I find a height that's comfortable for me to keep for a long time if necessary. So this is not a test of leg strength as such, although it contributes. If you're going to go really low, it becomes really hard to keep for a long time, and you may need to keep this for up to 10 minutes. So find a position which is relatively comfortable for you. Certainly it tests your leg strength, but it's still comfortable and manageable to hold for a length of time. And this is the key thing. So in this position, what happens, I've bent my knees, my body weight, my body's straight, my body weight is over my hips. I've activated my calves now because they're holding the knee joint steady. I've activated my quads for sure. My hamstrings are working, my glutes are working. The rectus abdomini, which is the front abdominals, are working to maintain my posture. My transversus abdomini, which is essentially the part of the internal abdominals which form part of the lower back and core, are also activated so I can maintain my posture. And I haven't done anything else just yet, right? So you can see all this is now kicking in, and I've reached this position. So from here now, what's going to happen, I'm going to form a fist with my hands. I'm going to take my hands on either side of my chin, and I'm going to form a triangle between either side of my chin and the center of my chin and the length of my arm. So basically I'm going to punch there and there, there and there. This is important. Sure, you can punch like this, works something, but it doesn't work something else. But if you form this triangle, what happens, you'll notice my upper body moves a little bit, and that also activates the internal and external obliques. So basically it works every single abdominal muscle group we have. So by doing this movement in a triangular fashion, so I'm punching to the same center point, which is at the center of my chin and the length of my arm. Essentially, I force my body to move like this in a small graded way, and that activates my obliques. So far, we've pretty much activated almost the entire body. The punches themselves work biceps, triceps, shoulders, chest, and our lats here. So the whole body is basically recruited to perform this one single movement before we even started too much. Do it slowly, like this, in order to warm up, for example, and you'll feel yourself tiring out before too long. That helps on cardiovascular fitness, cardiovascular endurance, but not quite aerobic just yet. But now let's go in and make it aerobic. And how we're going to do that? Well, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go a little bit faster now at a speed which I call medium to fast, because it's long-term sustainable. So if I go at this speed, for example, here, and you can see I'm measuring my breathing now, as I'm like this, I can maintain this for up to 10 minutes, no problem. Do it for a minute, you're gonna feel yourself beginning to blow. Already I can feel my lungs now beginning to work up because they're expanding, because my body temperature is going up, my heartbeat is going up, and I've just started doing this. So if you go like this and keep it for a minute, you can use a timer to help you. You'll immediately feel the load. Keep it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's also a kind of, test of your willpower to maintain that focus, which allows you to perform like that. At 10 minutes, you have a massively good workout for you in terms of cardiovascular fitness, aerobic capacity, lower body strength, lower body stability, hip flexors, which are activated by maintaining this position, front and side hip flexors, which are activated by the upper body movement, while the lower body remains relatively static. And obviously, your lungs and heart also work, and your arms, upper body limb strength and limb speed also improves. Just one exercise. So you can see all the modalities that come together. There are 3 variations you can try on this. And depending on what you want to achieve, I would say try them, experiment to see what works best for you in terms of your goals, but try to get better at all 3. Okay, the first one is that we focus on form and we do it for time. So we do like 15 minutes. This one here, now this is a maintenance exercise. You can see my speed. It's nothing, but over 15 minutes, it definitely is something. I begin to feel my shoulders tiring. I begin to feel my whole body trembling a little bit, because 15 minutes is a long time to do this for, and maintain that kind of form for 15 minutes. You're working all the muscles. But like I said, it's maintenance basically, so that if I'm injured, for example, if I have a foot injury or leg injury, I can't exercise, can't do very much, this will definitely help me maintain my form over the time of my injury as it gets better. And it actually accelerates the healing process sometimes, because my whole body gets worked up, and that's a good part of the healing process. But now we can go a little bit faster. Let's go to medium to fast speed. Medium to fast basically is the kind of speed that you can maintain. It's not slow, it's not super fast. It's a kind of speed you can maintain for a long time. So if you notice, my slow was this, and now I'm going to go faster, and this I can maintain, and I know for a fact, for 10 minutes easy. 10 minutes I'm going to be drenched in sweat, no kidding, but it's something which doesn't exhaust me. Now this helps me develop a little bit my aerobic capacity and cardiovascular fitness. Obviously it helps maintain strength, it helps maintain stability, it helps me do all those things. 10 minutes. It's not 15 anymore, it's just 10, because we're going faster. But now we're going to go super fast. We're going to do it in bursts, maybe 1 to 2 minutes tops. They're here, and this is what it looks like when you go super fast, at least for me. For here, remember, this is my slow, this is my medium, and this is my super fast. Now, I usually do this for a minute and I go as fast as I can. I take a minute break for an HIIT workout, which is high intensity interval training. Take a minute break and then do another one, and then another one, and another one for 3 minutes. Total 6 minutes, the whole amount of exercise I get in, and it really, really helps me. So if you do that, this simple exercise, you can see just how much it gives you very quickly. So you don't have to spend a lot of time. If you're short on time and you're thinking, oh, I really haven't got the time to work out today, try this, even if it's for a minute. You will feel the difference. Your guilt will vanish, guaranteed, and you feel like you really worked out hard, and that's an amazing experience to have. I hope this has helped you understand this better. I really hope you make this part of your fitness arsenal, so you go back to it again and again and again as time requires. Not just when you're injured, but also because it's a great way to exercise your whole body, to exercise and test your endurance, your speed, your aerobic capacity, improve your cardiovascular fitness without spending hours and hours and hours each day exercising at the gym or running on a track or running on a treadmill or even exercising at home, which is difficult to find these days. I hope this helped. See you all next time.